I'm Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. Cosmic Encounter, a game with a little bit of a lot of things. Cosmic Encounter has bluffing, negotiation, variable player powers, area control, shared victories.
Warlike battles.
Yeah, battles, conflict, combat. It's got a lot going on, a lot of things in this size of a package. So, what happens is everybody gets their variable player power. They have the alien that represents them with different powers. So cool. Some are the green icons up here versus the yellow versus the red to say what complexity they have. And the goal of the game is to get 5 of your ships or more, but I'm going to say you have to get 5 foreign colonies. You have to get your ships on 5 of your opponent's planets. And so as you do, you'll move your marker up. Whoever gets to 5 first, be it one person or multiple players, wins. And you can have shared victories in this game. So that's something. You attack randomly. You pull this up and you attack green. And then you send your ships via this jumper thing here, this ring of cone jumping thing.
Warp? I don't know.
Yeah, well, this is the warp where your ship's going to die. But you send your ships, and you invite other players to help you attack. The defense invites other players to help them defend. You play the cards. Like if I play a 14, someone else plays a 6, I win. If I play a negotiation, I lose, but I get to take cards from their hand.
Or you can both negotiate.
Right, and then you can actually just negotiate what you want out of you can reach a settlement, a mutually agreeable plan. Let's talk simplicity versus complexity.
I think this game is a medium game. I think that it's, simple enough. You draw one of these. Oh, I attack purple. And so I send my ships. His would be over here. I send my ships. I say, hey, because I don't think you can play this with 2 players. It has to be
3 to 5.
Yeah, 3 or more. 3 to 5. And so I invite someone else. Hey, come with me. He invites. Play my card. Boom. There is some, so it's simple in that, but there's some text on this. There's some text on these cards, which are cards that go along with the different aliens that are in the game. There's text on these cards. So I think it's a little bit more complex. So it's not a simple game. It is for a gamer. I would not introduce this to new gamers.
This is a super complex game to me. This card alone is, let's just go with, any of these. There are so many that have just lots and lots and lots of text. And then you get these guys which have hardly any flavor text at all. It's just so much text. It's all unique. And then they have things that say the player power is a main player power. It's optional. You have to do it in the reveal phase. Or they'll say it's mandatory. It's the offense only in the resolution phase. This guy can do it anytime, optionally, as any player. Whereas some of these, this guy here is mandatory. You do it as main player ally or ally only in the launch, alliance, or reveal phase. There's 7 phases. Everyone has different things going on all the time. There's so much chaos.
And those are the easy cards.
And those are the easy cards. I think this game is super complex and lots of fiddly rules, which I think shows its age, personally. Yeah. Luck versus strategy.
I think this game is super lucky and super random. As Tom said, you attack randomly. So if Red were in the game, there it is. Tom would attack me now, if it was his turn. And so I think this game is random, not just in that, but in the cards you draw. There's this one card that's called Mobius Tubes. When played, all the ships previously lost to the warp go back to their owners. All of them. All of them. So if you are on the edge of victory and your opponent is down to 2 ships and someone plays Mobius Tubes, or one of your opponents down 2 ships, someone plays Mobius Tubes, they get all their ships back. All of them. Every single one. Pretty random.
This game is 100% strategy. Why, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Despite all the random luck, negotiation and bluffing, baby, that's why. If you're good at bluffing, if you're good at negotiating, if you know how to strike a deal, if you know how to put on a poker face, you're gonna 100% win this game, despite the cards that you've been given. Even if they're randomly terrible and you have random draws and everyone attacks you, you will win because of bluffing and negotiation.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Fun versus boring. This game is pretty fun. The wildly different variable player powers make it so that, they're very imbalanced. And so you'll have oftentimes everybody ganging up on another player because their power is just too incredible. And they're going to win unless everyone bands together to stop them. The shared victory condition doesn't always happen, so it leads to horrible betrayals in which people have said they were going to negotiate and they didn't, or they play a card at the last second to give more reinforcements to one side, or they pull out of the battle with a card and say, hey, I was just joking, I'm not going to support you. There's always stories after you finish this game. Super fun.
This game is not the most exciting game to me. There are stories. I have been lied to. It has hurt my heart. You know who you are. And anyways, it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not the best at bluffing or negotiating games, but it's not a terrible game. I do enjoy talking about it afterward about what happened. So, meh.
Board Game Geek rating is an 8. Super fun, but not a 10, because it's so complex that I just never want to teach it to new players. That really holds me back. So I'll only really pull this out when I feel people know how to play it. But it is fun, so it gets an 8.
I give this a 5. It's a solid game, but take it or leave it for me. By solid, I mean it's a game that plays, I don't know, 5. Take it or leave it. Anytime we hit multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite superhero icon, if you're the lucky winner. So subscribe now.
Because it could be you that wins.
Cosmic Encounter. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.